Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's see today's question. So today's question we are taking this up from the topic of circles. And if I talk about the question which is given to us here from this topic, the question tells us that a line segment AB has length lambda which moves such that the points A and B remain on the periphery of a circle of radius lambda. So there is a circle which is given to us and they remain on the periphery means the circumference. So this is points A and B. The length of this is given to us as lambda and the radius of the circle is also given to us which is lambda. So let's say if this is point O, this length is also lambda. So radius of circle is given to us lambda. The question further asks us the locus of the point we have to find out that divides this line segment AB in the ratio 2 is to 3. So basically we have been given that there will be some point, let's say M, that divides this entire chord of length AB of lambda in the ratio 2 is to 3. So we have to find the locus of this point and then the question also tells us that the locus of this point is a circle whose radius is asked to us. So we have been told that if you draw a locus of this point M, it will be again a circle, but we have been asked what is the radius of this circle which is there. Means basically we have to find OM. That is the question asked to us. And if I talk about the answer choices that are given, the options given to us are 2 over 3 lambda. The second answer choice it says 3 over 5 lambda. The third answer choice it's root 19 over 7 lambda. And the fourth answer choice it's basically given to us as root 19 over 5 lambda. So we need to figure out which one of the answer choices is the correct answer for the radius of the locus of this point M which divides the chord AB in the ratio 2 is to 3. So let's figure out how to solve this question and get the answer for the radius of the circle. So before starting off with the solution, I would first like to tell you that if you're enjoying these videos that we are doing on everyday basis, please do subscribe and support the channel as well because it takes lots of efforts in making these videos for you on everyday basis. Now let's see the solution. So if I try to solve this question, I need the length of this OM basically, which is the radius of a circle which is formed by the locus of this point M, which divides this chord into the length of A and B. So if I have this length of AB, we know it's basically lambda. And if you have this M which divides AB internally in the ratio 2 is to 3, so if I see AM basically becomes 2 parts out of total 5 parts of lambda. So it becomes 2 over 5 lambda. And MB or BM, if I see it's 3 parts out of the total 5 parts of lambda. So it basically becomes 3/5 of lambda. So we have this AM length, which is 2 lambda over 5 and we have MB length which is 3 over 5 lambda. So we have both of these lengths now. Now one more thing if I talk about here is we know one idea that if I draw a perpendicular from the center of circle to the chord. So let's do one construction. I'm drawing a point C from center O of the circle to the chord which is perpendicular to this chord. So we know the idea that when a perpendicular is drawn from center of circle to the chord, it bisects the chord. So when I have that perpendicular drawn, so I am drawing OC perpendicular to AB. So basically that divides your entire length of the chord that is lambda into two parts. So AC and BC basically becomes half of that. So it's lambda over 2. So you have AC and BC equals half of lambda. Now once I have that also, so AC is lambda over 2. Now out of this entire length of AC that we have, I have one point M also. So AC basically is lambda over 2. AM in this case is 2 lambda over 5. So from there I will get this MC. So from here I understand MC or CM, it's nothing but AC minus AM. And that is lambda over 2 minus 2 lambda over 5. Further, if I try to solve it, I get 5 lambda minus 4 lambda divided by 10. and that gives you lambda over 10. So you get Cm, which is lambda over 10. So we have this Cm also with us, which is lambda over 10. The length of Cm, if I know, I also try to find OC. So if I try to find OC and OM, for OM, if I take that right angle triangle out, I have OM and C. MC we just figured out lambda over 10. But to find OM, to apply Pythagoras theorem, I also need OC first. So let's try to find OC. So if I see I have another right angle triangle also that is visible, which is OAC. So if I draw that right angle triangle first, so if I draw that OCA, the length of this is lambda. This length AC is half of that, so lambda over 2. This is perpendicular, that will give me OC. So if I apply Pythagoras theorem here, OA square is OC square plus AC square. And from there I get OC square is OA square, which is basically lambda square, minus AC square, which is lambda over 2. That further gives me lambda square minus lambda square by 4. And if I try to solve it, 1 minus 1/4 is nothing but 3/4. So 3/4 of lambda square is your value of OC square. Now, once I have 3/4 of lambda square as my value of OC square, if I apply the same Pythagoras theorem in this triangle as well, I get OM square is OC square plus CM square. And I have OC square with me directly, so I'll put it directly 3 over 4 lambda square. Plus Cm, I have lambda by 10, so it becomes lambda square over 100. So now once I have this as lambda square over 100, I will multiply this with 25 so that the denominator becomes same, and that gives you 75 lambda square plus lambda square divided by 100, and that gives you 76 lambda square divided by, that becomes basically the value of OM square. So from here I get OM is root 76 lambda divided by root 100. If I try to further solve it, I can write root 76 as 4 into 19 lambda, and root 100 we know it's basically 10. So it becomes 2 root 19 lambda divided by 10. If I try to cancel it, 2 and 10, I get root 19 lambda by 5. So the question which was asking me that the locus of the point M, which is a circle whose radius is what? So we have got the radius of that circle, of that locus of the point M, which divides the chord into 2:3 ratio, and that matches with root 19 by 5 lambda. That basically becomes the option D. So D becomes the correct answer here for the question that is given to us. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions. So we just applied the Pythagoras theorem for the two triangles. The only thing that we did here was to draw this construction that I drew a perpendicular line from the center of circle to the chord, which basically bisects the chord. Then entire thing was applying the Pythagoras theorem and getting the answer of the radius as root 19 lambda by 5, which matches with option D. So D becomes the correct answer here. I hope you have understood how to solve this question. I'll see you again tomorrow with some other question from some other topic, and we are going to continue our series of questions on JEE mains. So stay tuned for more videos to roll out. Also, if you're enjoying these videos that we are doing on everyday basis, please do subscribe to my channel and share these videos with your friends also who are involved in the preparations of questions on GEE, so that they can also take the benefit from these questions which we are doing on everyday basis. Thank you.